Okay, so we are out walking. I had to wait until we got to a place to where it was quiet so I could record. So baby boy came to me and he said he want to walk. He want to walk to the store. So the store he wants to walk to is a bit of a walk. Okay, so this is the energy work, honey. Working on that energy. I don't understand what's going on with these glasses. Every time I put my glasses on, it's like the back of my temples be hurting. Baby, we gonna turn right here. You wanna take a new route? You wanna lead the route? Okay. So fuck it. You know, I'm kinda high. I said, oh shit. Oh man. So we're just walking and walking. I think he has some things on his mind. You can always tell by the way a person walks, just by their movements. You know, sometimes we're in our head so much we don't understand that our thoughts are coming through our body. You know, because I picked up earlier, it was something going on with him. He tried to ignore it. So the thing is that I give him space and time to open up and come to me. But with him wanting to take this walk, because we could have walked somewhere closer, he's taking initiative to work on his own mental health. I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of him. Oh shit. So even though I'm high, I was just like, oh shit, come on, we gotta go. We gotta go. Yeah, child. That's all he gotta tell me. When he ready to jump, I'm ready to jump. I be sitting around waiting to jump. Like, come on, Nick. Get your shit together. Let's get moving. So you can kind of tell the shift in his walk. Then on top of that, he hears me laughing, so he knows that I'm happy. My mood affects him too. So, whew, yes. Okay, so as I'm walking, I'm noticing how my body is out of alignment because I could kind of feel like a limp in my walk. So that tells me that it might be my hip, because I be having issues with my hip. You know, I be doing a lot of stretching and stuff with my hips, keeping my hips open. They're like tight. Yeah, got that pussy on lock, baby. Sorry. I was just fucking around. Just fucking around. So, but on a more serious note, I do be having to, stretch, do a lot of yoga with my lower body. I was just sitting here thinking about sound. just had one of my fascinating moments of enlightenment. I had to cut the camera off. So, hear them sirens. Who they about to scoop up now? Who they about to get now? They been acting out. I feel like somebody wants information from me. Somebody wants my health records. Who the fuck is looking for my health records? Why do they want my health records? That's why I try to be intense sometimes, because I be picking up on shit. Well, I ain't gonna tell you what's wrong with me. You see, you can't give out too much information, because I don't know if somebody looking for information so they can try to do some shit to me. If you genuinely want to know something, then you would just ask. But when you start trying to snoop and pry, it means you up to something. Bitch, I don't got no STD if that's what you looking for. Fuck. I would love to get a I would love to give you a I would fuck it. Bitch, I would love to give you a personal pap smear of my pussy. If that's what you want, bitch. Oh, shit. Crazy. Looking at my health records. It could be somebody try to do some type of insurance fraud or some shit too. You okay, baby? You okay? Are you okay? Am I walking too slow? He need his space to work out shit going on in his mind. That's a beautiful thing, because at one point in time we used to always cling to each other. How y'all doing? So those were nice vibes, baby. Let's see. While he work out his mind, I got space and time to work out mine. You know, I be talking to myself. So having the phone out, make me look less cuckoo. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think people are crazy when they talking to themselves. I do think they a little possessed though. If you could tell they have a mental issue. But an individual who don't have a mental issue, you hear that dog sound like he's singing that high note. Ooh, ain't that what he said? Who that? That sound like James Brown, baby. What's up, Brown? I see you, Brown. I gotta go inside. I'm tripping. I am tripping. But not tripping. What? Don't get it fucked up, babe. Oh, God. It's like this air is just giving it life, honey. You see, some plants can only grow in sunlight. Some plants don't need sunlight, but you know, marijuana needs that sunlight. So it's kind of like when you smoking under the sun or the influence of the natural air, you know, you kind of get a little higher. Okay, so he's getting too far away from me, so we have to catch up. Look at him, now he's trying to run. Don't try to run from me. But it's not as hot as it was. I mean, as it could be worse, right? So yeah. How you doing? You gotta stay ahead of the game, honey. I said, okay. He's taking on his leadership role. Oh, shit. Oh, Lord. I mean, I thought we would take a break, but he ain't stopped. We usually take a break. Y'all hear them sirens? They at it again. So we got a bit of a cool down. We got our drinks. Now we're headed back home. And it's been another great day. With that, there's a bee. There's this woman. She's a beekeeper, and she handles bees. People call her for bee removal. So she's just like, and it was another great day of saving the bees. So I link bees with ancestors. So I think it's cute when she says that. It was another great day of saving the bees. Ooh. All right. So I think I'm just going to do smooth sailing the rest of the way home. So that's going to be it. We going to end the video here. So until the next time. So now I'm home. I gotta take these socks off. I can't stand it. I don't know what it is. I don't like socks. Shit. I like it for the purpose of coverage, not comfort. Because they're not comforting at all. I hate them. I just don't like it. It just feels disgusting. Feels disgusting on my feet, but when I need them, they don't feel that way. Oh, child. So it was revealed to me, my son, he opened up. So he got some shit on his mind. So we talked about it, you know. So I mean, at the end of it all, he's just dealing with feeling discontent. But the thing is that he don't never want to open up. He don't never want to open up and say what's on his mind or say how he feeling or why he's feeling that way. And he knows it's okay for him to do that. He may not want to do it with his dad, but he'll do it with me. But it's kind of like he wants to take more initiative with doing things for himself, you know, which is nice. But at the same time, I be telling him too, you need somebody else. It's nice to have somebody you can talk to or somebody who is a friend. That is a part of mental health. You need to open up. You need to be able to talk to somebody or have a platform or some shit to where you get certain stuff off your mind. But I had to remind him, just slow down. Kids want to grow up so fast. And then you're going to spend the whole rest of your life as an adult and the pressures of adulthood. Well, I don't know. That's what everybody said to me, baby. I love being an adult. I don't never want to go back to being a child. I knew when I was a child, I knew life was going to get good for me once I became an adult. Yeah, you go through struggles, trials, tribulations. You got a lot of shit to learn about life. You sure do. Well, I ain't give a fuck. I'm glad I'm grown. It's a lot of benefits to being grown. So to me, the benefits outweigh the cons. So I mean, that's what. But being an adult is a lot of responsibilities. There's a lot of pressure, especially if you are someone who is ambitious or a high achiever, or like you're aiming for some type of success. So so this is the shit that I be talking about when it comes to dealing with emotions. Because see, he having thoughts, and those thoughts are creating feelings. So you need to be moving your body around. You need to be being active, when you are dealing with toxic feelings. You need to find something productive to do. Otherwise, toxic feelings, you're going to be taking toxic actions. You're not going to be doing anything that's going to be healthy for you, In all honesty, I think that he really wants to work out, but he really doesn't want to have to go through the motions of going to the gym. So he wants to take a walk, Those walks be working. They be working. He, you saw, he got time to think about stuff and talk to himself and get his thoughts and all that stuff together. It's nice when you have someone you can work on your mental health with, and somebody, because I told you I was high. I got high. I thought I was good for the rest of the day. I thought I was gonna be chilling for the rest of the day. So I went ahead and I smoked my shit. But when he came to me, but I mean, if I'm gonna do what I do, I'm still gonna be responsible. Cause I don't want to not be responsible, and I don't want to not smoke. So we're gonna figure this shit out. You understand? I'm gonna do what I want to do. But of course, I can't always smoke and be so active, because that doesn't work. It just so happens that I wasn't anticipating that we would be up at Adam taking a walk, that long ass walk in that heat, but I was just like, fuck it, because he's been sleeping a lot. He's transforming, boxing. He getting tired of boxing. It's not really challenging him anymore, and he's with little kids. You know what I'm saying? And his boxing coach is not really presenting no real opportunities for him. My son don't even know who Muhammad Ali is. You understand? He don't know no boxers. Like, I'm just like, he's not really gaining from that situation. I seen that, and I told his dad, but his dad want to keep him in there. But he's getting to the point now to where he's ready. And I'm just like, yeah, you're like 15 years old. You need to be doing activities to where you're working on your socialization with other children your age or older. You need to be getting ready and prepping for that adult. Individuals with autism, they struggle with the social aspect of things. So it's just like you keeping them in a program with a whole bunch of little kids. You're not really challenging him to grow. So, but ultimately it has to be the baby boy's choice. So, but we already agreed to cut boxing off because I'm going to find something for him to get into at school so that he can be with the other kids, kids his age, So, so yeah. I said, damn, daddy duty calls. Daddy duty calls. I could tell when my duties are daddy duties. You know, sometimes when it comes to men and they're having challenging times with parenting, you know, I can pick them up in the spirit. So, you know, I will help assist, you know, with their energy, with their way of thinking throughout their experience with being with their child. And I do that by, you know, being with my own child. So I've said it time and time again. I'm a generational curse breaker. So everything in my life is very purposeful. Everybody, you know, I'm very maternal, very family. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm everything. I'm flexible. I can be whatever need is required of me. That takes a lot of work. So therefore, you know, I need to make sure I'm taking care of myself. And I need a lot of time to myself to be able to do that. Okay. That was a good old walk. So we're done.